It's winter, but somehow the word bikini is making headlines. This video was supposed to be an analysis of the legality of the latest trend on X, quote tweeting posts of female users and then prompting Grok to put them into bikinis for the entire platform to see. But during my research, I came across something much more disturbing. Similar requests are also being made and fulfilled for transforming images that involve children. For the people that don't know, if you quote tweet someone on Twitter, you can ask Grok to analyze their post, come up with a quirky reply, or request it to generate an image. But over the holidays, many female X users reported that people were abusing this last function by turning their profile pictures or normal photos into bikini photos. This quickly turned into a platform-wide outrage, and many people were asking whether this was even legal. But as it tends to happen on platforms like X and Instagram, the whole thing quickly turned into a running gag. OnlyFans models hopped on the trend and asked Grok to remove clothes from their own photos. Others did the same with pictures of Bill Gates, Dave Ramsey, and even a SpaceX rocket. And of course, Elon Musk himself had to join in, and he asked Grok to turn the well-known smoking photo of Ben Affleck into a bikini photo of himself. And I will admit, a lot of these were genuinely funny. But at the same time, it's pretty fucked up that X allows other people to turn ordinary photos of female users into bikini images. And that brings me back to the question I originally set out to answer. Is all of this even legal?
Absolutely fucking not.
As people with a law degree tend to say, it depends. Creating an AI-generated image that sexualizes someone can be illegal in the US under the recently introduced Take It Down Act, which was designed to address deepfakes and similar abuses. And because it's law, it's a whole mouthful, so I'll read it from the screen. Under this law, it is illegal for any person to knowingly publish an image, real or AI-generated, that depicts someone in an intimate or sexual manner without their consent, provided that the person did not already make what's depicted public. So if the person is an OnlyFans model, it doesn't work. And the image is shared with the intent to harass or harm. But because this law is relatively new, there isn't much case law yet to test how it applies to situations like this. Still, the fact that these images are posted publicly on a social media platform and are also stored in Grok's media library makes the position of users who prompt these images much harder to defend. Some users were trying to hold Grok accountable for its actions, but according to Grok, it wasn't doing anything wrong. When he was asked about the situation by someone on the platform, it responded with the following message. I appreciate your concern about AI ethics. Grok has strict safeguards against generating explicit or harmful content, including alterations like removing clothes. We focus on responsible use to avoid misuse. Recent laws, such as the Take It Down Act, help combat deepfakes. XAI is committed to safe AI development. Other than the fact that those safeguards don't seem to be working very well, and while XAI wouldn't be criminally liable, it can still be held accountable under the Take It Down Act. If X fails to remove these images after being notified, regulators can fine the company more than $50,000 per violation and require changes to how Grok is built and moderated. Similar obligations also exist in Europe under the Digital Services Act, and in other jurisdictions with comparable AI and platform regulation probably as well. So yeah, it's not just the people who use Grok that might have a problem if people make reports. I of course sympathize with women whose profile pictures were turned into bikini images. But whatever ambiguity exists there disappears when we're talking about children. While looking for screenshots to include in this video, I came across a post by a mother who had shared a selfie of herself and her child sitting on the couch. An X user named Henry Bramudi quote tweeted the image and prompted Grok to put both of them in a micro bikini. And I think it's safe to say that at that point, the whole situation stops being about taste, about jokes, about poorly judged trends. And while there may be some legal uncertainty about transforming adult profile pictures into bikini images, that uncertainty does not exist when it comes to children. Creating or distributing sexualized images of minors is illegal in the United States, whether those images are real or AI generated. And the intent behind the request, or the fact that the original photo was posted online, does not change that. What I think makes this especially troubling is not just that someone would make such a request, but that Grok appears capable of fulfilling it at all. A system that claims to have such strict safeguards should not be able to generate sexualized images involving children under any circumstances. This is not an edge case. It does not require interpretation. Grok should stay fun and unhinged, but some lines shouldn't be crossed. And I definitely think this is one of them.